stretch of the imagination, but Lil Boom
Let me get into this.
I've never had an issue with Akademiks now.
Here we go.
So this was the first body cam footage.
Oh yeah, right there. Okay, pause it. Sorry, I just want to write it down so whenever I write my report. He approaches over. What is that? The potato?
Produce,
yeah. Okay, whatever. Approach the produce stand. Children picking stuff out.
Now, when this video came out, again, there's multiple people had a conversation with him. And he had an opportunity to say, hey, listen, there's more. Yes, this shit isn't good. He just denied it.
Yeah. At least yesterday, he never touched anything.
Yeah.
For himself.
He reaches and grabs younger one. She jumps away. Okay, you can play it. Play.
Second one.
NPE P15.
Yeah.
Page color Mercury.
So in this footage, it's body cam from the officer whose pen is blocking the exact supposed moment of contact with the 10-year-old before she recoiled several steps away. And it follows with the touching of the other girl after he follows them. Boom would go on to repeatedly gaslight everyone and drop this video on his own live stream addressing things.
I don't care. Listen, Reddit, I'm sorry to tell you, nobody gives a fuck, bro. Nobody, bro. I'm still here. Y'all got to come harder than that, bro. Y'all got to find me or something, bro, because I ain't going nowhere. No matter what 1090 Jake say, I'm not going anywhere, bro. On God, I'm not.
Which is interesting because he deactivated his Instagram just last night.
I was out the window. If I was out here touching kids, I would have a sex charge by now, bro. I would definitely have a sex charge by now. All right, I don't.
That was gaslighting.
My girl would have left me. She didn't. My mom.
That was gaslighting.
My family would disown me. They didn't.
That was gaslighting.
They know me. I don't know if you don't know me. That's why I don't care.
Which is an argument he felt the need to repeatedly say, which has nothing to do with the evidence. There were 4, quote, alleged victims that day. The first clip I showed you with the body cam is 2 of them. There's another set of footage from a different angle of Boom. Now you tell me what you see.
Okay. So I believe everything's going to happen over here. Let me make sure it's seen. Think like over here. Am I right? Okay, yes. See the 2 girls here. He comes over. One of them moves away. He backs up a bit. They move over or they start going there. He looks to their direction and immediately follows. Now, remember the part he told me he slapped the hand. You're going to see clearly as he walks past, he didn't slap her hand. He reached out and slapped her butt as she walked by him. That's why she turns around after he passes her. You're going to see she walks hurriedly this way, and the other girl, which I believe is a 10-year-old, runs behind. I would imagine they went to go get their parents, or they went to somewhere. Well, look like they went over here, but apparently the parents were there. I think this happened to be the parents.
Okay, so there's that, which is what everyone was arguing about, but what about this? This was in the paperwork. The male then walks away and continues throughout the grocery area, eventually walking to the cosmetic department at approximately 16:53. In this area, there's a Hispanic female, possibly younger, wearing a white t-shirt, jeans, brown sandals, and long dark brown hair. The female is standing, looking at something on display, and the male walks behind her and brushes up very close from behind. The male walks back to her several times without the female noticing. The female then bends down to look at something, possibly on the shelf, and the male pulls out his cell phone and appears to be taking photographs from underneath the female as she is crouched down. The male does this for several moments until another female, an older Hispanic female wearing a gray shirt, knee-length jean skirt, and black sandals, approaches the younger female and moves the cart to behind the female, preventing the male from taking more photographs.
Now, remember, this is on page 3 that was left out of that no jumper post, and 1090J gave us his post last night, and I was like, I want to see this footage, because I know if they're writing it down, they must have seen somebody who they thought was him do something that may have resembled this. Remember, I asked him, were you in the cosmetic department? No. Were you doing anything weird with any female over there? No. Look at this video, chat.
So, you just heard.
By the way, this is the moment, like in the next minute or so, this is the moment where I'm like, I felt fucking stupid. I was just livid. Bro, this nigga just lied to me, my nigga. The dude lied to me, y'all, everybody, and is not trying to be accountable. Okay, good. All right, good. You ain't go to jail, right? You ain't go to jail. You're not on the registry. But lying and not being accountable seems like you're this guy who has this problem, who's walking around here, who's liable to do this shit at any time.
Heard all this on the paperwork. Now, this is what Lil Boom had to say about this part.
I was not in the cosmetic department.
Now, you tell me if it looks like he's in the cosmetics department, because he's basically saying this officer lied about what she saw, and to not have Boom lie and say things were edited, I'm going to drop the full entire clip right here.
Okay. Now, here is the irony. If you flip this upside down, we can spell it out. Cosmetics. That's cosmetics. Clearly the cosmetics department, correct? Let's watch. Here's a female who's walking towards, like, it looks like some shelves. She's about to try to get something. Who's right behind her? Seems like it's Lil Boom. She's trying to find something. He seems to be kind of sizing her from the back. She bends over. Keep in mind, the aisle is this big. He grinds upon her, right? Well, I think I could even get this even bigger. Wait a second. Grinds upon her, walks back. Looks like he might have either texted or took a picture, who knows. And then this is the weird look. Another time, look. Bro, like, what is this, bro? What is this shit? Yo, I'm so surprised he even got on stream and even tried to explain this shit. Bent over, walked up the aisle. He's trying to be like he's on his phone. Looking left. Then this was the part here that I realized. And here's the thing too, man. Yo, Boom, you know I love you like a friend, bro. And I love you like a brother, bro. But I couldn't even let a family member gaslight this situation or get away with this situation without speaking the absolute fucking truth. This right here, I realize Boom is a very sick individual. You see him reach out. His hand with seemingly his phone, like he's trying to take pictures of her buttocks while she's crouched down. You see his hand? She's crouched down. She's unaware. He holds it there. You're going to see this woman up here. This woman right here is seeing this behavior because there's a guy holding out a camera phone, seemingly, underneath a woman who's crouched down looking at makeup. Brother, this ain't no excusable shit. This is where you can see he gets caught. This is where he gets caught. This person here catches him. He hears the card or something. He pulls the phone back. He actually puts it back. Look, he puts it back. Look at the person with the card. They're directly looking at him. Now he walks away, and you're going to see whoever with the card, I don't know if they know this person, but they seem to be a good Samaritan maybe. They're going to try to protect this woman from her getting filmed. Look, rather than go right by, and again, I don't know if they know each other, the card is here. He's acting like he's looking at some shit. She keeps like, I don't think she knows what's going on. She keeps like scooting over thinking that maybe this person wants to get something here. And I don't know if they're having a conversation. But then she bends over. He crouches. And who knows if she puts the cart in between him and her. Then he gets up. Look like this person's saying something to this woman. He walks over. Now, it should be noted that I don't believe that this woman here was underage. It should be noted. But nevertheless, it's a woman. Video continues. He's still lingering around. It looked like they might know each other because they look like they're looking for something together. Still lingering. They're still here. Other people are kind of moving around. Still lingering. Now, his story was that he was trying to get a gift for his sister because it was her birthday. But keep in mind, his story before was he was going in to get fish. He's here. More people are coming over. Still lingering. He walks over again. This person with the cart looks back at him, and now he's trying to be into the products once again. He's looking over his shoulder a little bit. They walk away, and he walks away. See, this is the problem. It is undeniable that he's following these people. When they finally leave the area, he finally leaves the area. This has happened now for a second time. You also see up here, as he's walking away, another close confrontation with the individual that seemingly is like violating personal space. Okay. By the way, if you're wondering if this is different times...
Now, Boom went on to say that he would have a sex charge if X, Y, and Z. He got off on a technicality and was lucky because they weren't able to get in contact with this girl. It should be noted that the female was wearing jeans, therefore does not meet the requirements for video voyeurism. I was unable to make contact with either females. The male then continues to stand next to the female with his cell phone out for several minutes before leaving the scene at approximately 17:01 hours in the red vehicle. And as you can see, that's a description of what we just watched. But wait, there's more, Billy Mays, because once again in the paperwork it says, the male then walks away, in reference to the two girls from before, and walks through the grocery area and eventually goes back to the produce department. At approximately 16:46 hours, I observed the male approach an unknown black female wearing brown shirt and pants from behind. It appeared...
That's also very telling, because his story that there were racist people who were spooked at him because he's a black guy. Well, allegedly, you approached a person, a black female, and did the same shit.
Appears that the male attempts to touch the female in the butt area, but the female does not react. The female then walks forward a few steps, and the male attempts to touch her again, which is when the female turns around and stares at the male. It should be noted that I have not been able to contact this victim.
Okay, let's see if we could identify where this is. What's going on here?
Roll the tape and let me know if it looks like this racist officer is profiling. Keep your eyes on the top left of the footage. This is where the girl is walking from and where she's followed by Boom.
I think this is him here.
I mean, the poor girl even looks back after the second time. So I guess it's just a 10-year-old girl that just happens to look back and is racist. And I guess also this black girl happens to look back and she's also racist. Wow, crazy. It's funny too because Boom's whole claim is that he went there for some fish. But if we run the paperwork, it says at 1640 is when the incident with the two young girls that just happens to look back and is racist was walking from and where she's followed by Boom. I mean, the poor girl even looks back at them.
I think this is the girl right here. This is her. It's the black female right here.
Roll the tape and let me know if it looks like this racist officer is profiling. Keep your eyes on the top left of the footage. This is where the girl is walking from and where she's followed by Boom. I mean, the poor girl even looks back after the second time. So I guess it's just a 10-year-old.
He walks and seemingly does something.
Girl that
she doesn't really respond. He goes here and looks over.
Just happens to look back and is racist. And I guess also this black girl.
Then he goes back again.
Happens to look back and she's also racist. Wow.
And look like he touched her again because she then kind of looks back like, what the hell?
Crazy.
You see her look back a bit?
It's funny too because Boom's whole claim is that he went there for some fish. But if we run the paperwork, it says at 1640 is when the incident with the two young girls and family happens. And it says in the paperwork, then he went to the black girl at 1646. So please explain to me how he was able to get this fish that he wants, which is where he said he was going, and supposedly went back to produce to get some vegetables when he's empty-handed in the video with the black girl. That's not happening. What's also funny is he claims that he got his sister a birthday gift and that's why he was in the cosmetics section, but the cosmetics incident is at 1653, which is after the incident with the two girls and the black girl, holding nothing in his hand again. Well, except the camera that he's taking photos with.
Well-reputed chat nigga is hitting me saying, yo, Ak, there's video footage confirming what the affidavit said of Boom going to the cosmetic part. There's not video of you in the cosmetic section, is there?
Well, I'm not recording because they have my phone. But to say I was in a cosmetics line is not a crime.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and they found no evidence on my phone. They had my phone.
So before he
That's
said
not
he
it.
wasn't in the cosmetics section, and now he was saying that he was, but they had his phone. When the video you guys saw earlier, he's clearly taken video and photo with his phone. Out of all this, Boom was so pressed on not being called a, quote, S-Predator, and is saying that he was going to sue 1090 Jake and Adam 22 for implying that, which is moronic. But let's just look at a couple of qualities that constitute an S-Predator, and you tell me if you believe Boom fits any of the criteria. Number one is using manipulative language. Well, it sounds to me like him saying he went from brushing someone to pushing someone to smacking someone's hand when in the video the 17-year-old girl's hand is at her chest. I don't think anyone's like pointed this out. Her hand is literally up covering her chest. Her elbow is basically at her waist and he's reaching below that. What hand is he smacking? Using semantics for what he was sentenced to and countless other things. Sexual obsession. Well, let's take a look at this IG live from Boom that I played in the beginning of the video.
Damn, bro. I need can't even go on X videos, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all gotta do better.
Now, this is a very, very hard topic for me because I'm not gonna lie, before all these allegations and stuff and everything that's coming out, I rocked with Boom so heavy, like people don't understand. I had so many situations in the past before it, and I reached out to Boom and he got me so much help. Like, I have so much respect for Boom as a person. I didn't even want to like post like the original ones, but like, man, after seeing this video, bro, I'm like, I don't know. And like seeing the way Akademiks was crying or like started shedding tears at the end before you ended the stream, man, it's really tough to watch because it's like, bro, in my head, I'm trying to defend. Like, I don't really publicly ever talk about anything, but I'm like trying to sit here and defend Boom because it's like, man, I rock with Boom so heavy, bro. Like, he helped me with a lot, like with my channel and everything. Like, Boom is really a great guy. And I really want to believe, like, he said that he texted him, said that, I mean, that he was probably not in like the best mental space. And I mean, I really want to believe that, like, this is his only allegations. Like, I'm not trying to say and like defend anything, but I'm saying this is only like allegations. Walmart, we don't know what Boom was off of. I mean, it's not an excuse. I'm not saying it's an excuse for anything that he's doing. It's just, man, like it's just so tough for me, bro. Like, it is so tough for me because I rock with Boom so heavy, and it's just so tough seeing all that stuff come out, bro. Not right. It's like I don't know the full everything. Like going around having your phone down, even if he was taking pictures, I swear, bro. Even if he wasn't, like just going around touching random people's grown, old, little, like just touching random girls' ashes, I swear, bro. Like the way I see that, bro, I basically grew up around women my whole life. Like if anyone ever did that to like my sister or my mother or anything, I probably would feel some type of way. Like that's really like weird. I'm pretty sure if the roles were reversed and Lil Boom seeing someone doing that to like his mom, or if he has a sister or his sister, he probably would feel like, damn, that like that. Yeah, that's some weird shit. So it's like, man, the situation crazy, man. Like I said, if Boom needs the help, Boom texted Act and said that he got the help and that he's good now. But I know, and it's so hard to say it, like watching all the streams. I watched the stream like 3 times back to back to back. I'm not gonna lie. Like when him and Ack were talking, and I'm a really honest person. Like Boom is a gaslighter, and he might be a pathological liar, bro. I still fuck with Boom though. I mean, niggas lie, bro. Like it's, and as Ack said, bro, it's not a lot of people would sit there and admit to like ever say, yeah, I touch kids, because it's like, bro, who, like, what man is gonna really sit there and do that? Like, that's an embarrassing thing to say, but it's a even more embarrassing thing to do. It's hard wrapping my mind around it, but I don't know, bro. I really don't want to go too in depth in the whole situation. Like, Boom, he's getting enough hate as he's getting already. Like, I might get hate for it, but I don't support any type of pedophilia. I don't support anyone touching kids or anything. But Boom, as a person, like I feel like he's a changed person now. I don't feel like he does any of that stuff anymore. You feel me? Just hurts me a lot, bro. That's what I'll say. It just hurts me a lot. But I'm not gonna sit there and send hate to him. Trust me, I know he's getting enough hate as is from everywhere. I'm not gonna sit there and hate, like he already knows. Like, bro, we're grown people at the end of the day. He knows he did wrong. Like he knows it. So yeah. And like I was really hoping like on the stream where he said that he's gonna post a full video and like everything's gonna get cleared. Like I was really hoping. So like if I was to react, I'd say yeah, and he like cleared everything. But like, bro, he just didn't post it, bro. Like, and then more stuff just keeps coming out, and it looks worse and worse and worse, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. But like I said, he would never trust someone like that around his family. And if I have to start thinking that same way, because bro, at the end of the day, bro, I'm an independent thinker, but and I see stuff for how it is. Like it doesn't matter who it is at the end of the day. You don't really know people, especially if you met people online. So it is what it is. I mean, I don't really know what to say. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and leave your opinions about Lil Boom in the comment. I will be reading the comments. I don't really have anything else to say. It's your boy, Big Act News, and I'm out.